Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to earth.
Happy New Year. I hope you all had a lovely festive season. I'm filming today in front of my greenhouse, which is still standing. I did say I was going to have 2 complete weeks away from the allotment, but I couldn't resist coming down at the end of last week because it was so gorgeously sunny, and to check on the green manure and to harvest the rest of the parsnips. And here's how I got on. Now, as you might have noticed, it is now January 2025, which means I have had this plot for a whole year. Yes, it's my plot's birthday. Happy birthday, Plot 19B! I made you a birthday cake. Oh, you don't like cake? You only like manure? That's a shame. And I thought it would be a really good time to reflect on some of the lessons that I've learned on my plot in my first year. Now, these lessons are completely personal. Some of them are to do with my own preferences. Some of them are to do with these specific growing conditions or this specific site. So you might agree with them, you might not, but either way, it's all good. So here's what I learned in my first year on this plot. Number 1, cover your seeds. I scattered about 4 packets of green manure seeds over this plot and none of it worked apart from on this bed when I covered them with fleece. Now, whether it was the fleece keeping them a little bit warmer, or whether it was protecting them from the birds and the rats and everything else that wants to eat seeds at this time of year, I don't know, maybe a bit of both. But this is the only bed where it germinated. Let me show you. Ta-da! I'm pretty sure it's clover. I'll give you a close-up in a minute. Now, my mate PJ said, plant clover, that's a good green manure. I don't know whether it's one of the ones that fixes nitrogen or not, but either way, it's going to add organic matter to the soil. So I'll give you a little close-up. Next year, I'm going to sow clover and I'm going to cover it just like I have with this bed. Number 2, get more rocks. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I ain't got enough. This site is so exposed to the wind. It's fantastic because we get a lot of sun, but it's so windy. It's really difficult to keep nets pegged down. Even the massive pegs that Welsh Brian gave me aren't keeping this net on. And the only thing that really weighs it down are these big slabs. And I just don't have enough of them. And I use them everywhere. I use them to keep the compost covers on, to keep the lids on my buckets of nettle feed, to keep the cardboard down. So next year I need to get more rocks. Number 3, no one needs 3 courgette plants. This is where I had my courgette plants last year. They did really, really well. And we were eating courgettes with everything and giving them away to everyone we knew. Now, I know this is a matter of personal taste, but I love courgettes and they're so versatile. You can do so much with them. Even so, 3 plants was too many. So this year, I'm going to sow 3 and plant 2. So you always need to have 1 in reserve. Sow 3, plant 2. That's the plan. Number 4, net your alliums. I had a terrible time with my leeks last year because they all got attacked by the allium leaf miner. Now, this obviously doesn't affect everybody's plots, but I think we can safely say that it affects this one. The only leek that was good was the mystery leek that I grew in here, and I thought for the longest time that it was an onion. And it's because it was in a netted bed. So net your alliums, net your garlic, net your onions, net your leeks, just net everything. Number 5, brassicas are big. I did not know this at the beginning of last year. I sowed 35 purple sprouting broccoli seeds and I got 35 seedlings. Who needs 35 purple sprouting broccoli plants? I gave a lot away. I planted, I think, 12, and it's still too many for this bed. I did not know how big they got or how much room they took up, but I know better now. So I'm going to try and give my brassicas a little bit more space this year and not go quite so crazy with sowing. Thank you so much for joining me in my lady garden. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.